In a new interview with New York Times columnist Maureen Dowd, Dr. Anthony Fauci opened up about the unique challenges of serving on President Donald Trump's coronavirus task force. The director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases called it kind of funny but understandable that people said, "What the hell's the matter with Fauci?" because I had been walking a fine line.
I've been telling the president things he doesn't want to hear. I have publicly had to say something different with what he states, he continued, explaining that he's engaged in risky business, but insisting that Trump is not and has not been pissed off at him to date.
I don't want to embarrass him, Fauci added. I don't want to act like a tough guy, like I stood up to the president. I just want to get the facts out. And instead of saying, "You're wrong," all you need to do is continually talk about what the data are and what the evidence is. And he gets that. He's a smart guy. He's not a dummy. So he doesn't take it, certainly up to now, he doesn't take it in a way that I'm confronting him in any way. He takes it in a good way.
As recently as this past Friday, Dr. Fauci had to publicly tamp down expectations for the anti-malarial drug that Trump has been touting as a miracle cure for COVID-19.
As President Trump changed his tune about the coronavirus this past week, shifting on a dime from shrugging it off to calling it the invisible enemy America is at war with, he also began referring to it as the Chinese virus.
Using racist or racially inflected language, and waiting for Democrats to respond with fury, is a go-to move for Trump. Remember when people complained about the conditions of the detention centers holding migrants at the border, and Trump tweeted that 4 congresswomen of color, 3 of them born in America, should go back to the countries they came from? Remember the hysterical pitch he reached ahead of the 2018 elections tweeting about a caravan of migrants?
Steve Bannon explained the strategy. In the 2017 interview that led to his ouster from the administration, the Democrats, he told Robert Kuttner of the American Prospect, "The longer they talk about identity politics, I got 'em. I want them to talk about racism every day. If the left is focused on race and identity, and we go with economic nationalism, we can crush the Democrats."